Hello, today is the 5th of November 2025. It's just about to go 4:30 and we are off now to go and achieve a dream that I have had since I was a small child. Welcome back to the RCB YouTube channel. Today we're buying a van. And so we headed off into the night to buy a van, and the next morning we awoken and we had bought a van, and the van was here. Can't see a thing. Hello and welcome to the RCB Man in Van. So here it is. This is the van that we have lovingly called Nissan Elgrand, and yeah, this is it. So this has been a dream of mine since I was a child. I've been obsessed with your campervans and stuff since I was a kid. Especially the VW split screen campers were what I loved when I was a child. We never had one, never had a campervan in any way, but we used to go to like campervan shows and stuff just to look at them. And I used to watch Martin Dory's Campervan Adventure TV show where he'd go around the country cooking in his campervan, which was always great. And I've always wanted one deep down, but never really thought I would have one. And then around January, February time, earlier this year, my car went in for an MOT and it passed, but like just, and the mechanic who passed it was like, look, I can pass this, but this time next year it's not going to pass and it's going to be rather bad and rather expensive, so I'd start looking for another car if I were you. And at the exact same time, I was kind of just complaining to myself that I couldn't really afford to go on holiday, and I hadn't gone on holiday in a long time. So I had these two things kind of happen at the same time, and I just had the idea of like, well, why don't I just have a look or have a think about maybe getting a campervan, because that'll solve my two problems of, one, my car is going to kill me, and two, I don't go on enough holidays. So this is my solution to solve both problems. I now have a car that hypothetically, hopefully, is not going to kill me, and hopefully I will go on more holidays. And also it opens up a third issue that I didn't really know that I had, that I was kind of upset with how I left the RCB channel, because obviously I do Stop and Go F1, which is my other channel which focuses on Formula 1 stuff, and that kind of took off so rapidly and so well that this channel just got kind of left behind. So I've always thought that I wanted to come back to this channel and do something with it, but I was never sure what it was, and now it's this. It's videos about travelling and campervans and, you know, having fun. But like, the main, what the hell is, oh, it's a tractor coming, there it goes. Yeah, but filming this on the side of the road, you may hear some traffic noise, but yeah, that's what this is going to be about. It's going to be about just like having fun and travelling and learning, really, because the thing that I should express the most is this is the first time I've ever owned anything like this. I mean, we used to go camping when I was a kid in a tent, but something like this is so drastically different. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing, and that's what this is going to be about as well. It's like learning along the way. I'll just be learning about everything and hopefully getting better at it, and hopefully, you know, having a good time. That's the main thing. I just want to have a bit of fun with it as well, you know? That's it. Now, let's address some of the things with the van itself. So it's a Japanese import, which means everything's in Japanese. Thankfully, the guy who owned it before I did has got the translation stickers for all the buttons. So all the buttons have stickers over them that show what the English word is for the Japanese word. So that's great. Less great is there's a big old screen there on the console which is exclusively in Japanese. Now apparently you can change it, but you have to go to someone who's a specialist at changing it, and it's going to cost you like £200-300, which is £200 or £300 that I don't have, and also isn't necessarily needed. The only thing that's slightly annoying is the internal clock in the car is also set to Japanese time, and that cannot be changed unless you fully dissect the car. So that is just there, but at the minute all you have to do is add 3 hours onto the hour time and then you get where we are. So that's grand, that's sorted from there. Also with this car is it has a CD player, it has a radio, although the radio only goes to like 95 FM, so anything higher than that you can't get. It also has a mini disc player. I'll be honest, not really sure what a mini disc is. Looks like a cassette, but I don't really know. No aux, no Bluetooth, no nothing. But I have got an Android Auto screen, which I bought off of Amazon for like 40 quid, and it is working beautifully. So that now is connected all to the car, that works fine. It uses Bluetooth to connect to my phone, then outputs an FM frequency which the radio picks up, and I thought I'd have some issues with it in terms of like maybe getting a bit of a static, or as I was driving around maybe losing the signal every now and again, but so far it's worked absolutely beautifully. The screen also connects to Google Maps on my phone, so I've got all the navigation stuff there, that's grand. And also it works really well because I just start the car up, it turns on, it connects to my phone, just instantly just starts playing the last song that was playing on my phone. So that works really well from there. Now, as for driving the car, it is an automatic. I haven't driven an automatic since my trip to Iceland, which the videos are available here on the channel, you can watch that now. So that's still a learning process for me, such as this morning I learned that when you park, you should put it in park before you release the brake, not drive. So if you put the handbrake on in drive, it will still go forward. So that's something I've learned. There is also on the side, I don't know the official word for it, but there's a plus and minus, so you can go from drive and slide it across, and it's kind of a manual, so you can just push up for up a gear, push down for down a gear. Now despite the fact that I have driven manual cars basically nearly exclusively since the day I passed my test, that was one of the most confusing things I've ever done in my entire life, and I'm now avoiding it at all costs. Because quite frankly, the automatic does a decent enough job, and you can kind of just direct the car through the throttle. If you want to go faster, you smash your foot down. If you want to go slower, you can just tap it. And when I say faster, I don't really mean faster, because the car doesn't go fast. Now I've always had a thing that my parents have hated, and they say I drive too quickly. In this van, it's impossible. Despite having a 2.5 litre V6 as an engine, the car weighs 2.5 tons. So you cannot drive that quickly. You can drive loudly, but not quickly. And that's the thing where I've just seen a speed camera van has pulled up down the lay-by from here. It shall not be getting me, because I don't think this van can break the speed limit. And that's something I've found driving around a lot, is a lot of the time the car is incredibly comfortable at low speeds and it just drives very well from there. So that's all good. Also with the car, there is a squeaky noise when you turn left, which is very annoying. I might need to get that looked into. In the back of the driver's and passenger's seats, there's two like holes which are meant for remote controls that come with the car. One of them controls the air conditioning for the rear passenger area, which is this, and the other one is meant for the TV, which flips down. Now the guy I bought this from says he never ever had those remote controls. I have found somewhere online where you can get replacements, but they're like 100 quid. So it's like, do I really want them? At some point I probably will get them, because there's a TV in this car. Despite the fact that it's quite small, there's a TV with a DVD player, which could be quite fun. I guess if it's a cold, wet night, I could put a DVD on. So I'll look into that at some point as well, to have a look at that there. I also have got a dash cam set up and all that kind of stuff, so hopefully I can put in some footage from the dash cam into this video as well, to kind of show the drive that I've been on, I guess. But yeah, overall, everything so far working pretty well. As for what's next, I don't really know, because as I'm recording this, it's the start of November, which isn't necessarily camping season, but I wanted to wait. My theory was that if I waited until late in the year, the camper vans would be cheaper because you're not in camping season, and maybe people who have bought camper vans then thought, oh, actually I don't like this, might be selling them a little bit cheaper. Is that theory true? I don't necessarily know, but that's what I did. So I've got this now here. So it might be like January, February time when I go out on my first proper adventure with this. So there might not be any videos on this channel for a while, and then there might be all at once. That just might be how it works. Honestly, I don't know. It's not going to be like Stop and Go F1 where I'm having videos every week and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be much more relaxed on this channel, kind of as and when it happens. So don't expect loads of content here, but we'll try our best. That being said, shall I give you a little tour of the van? I think we should do that now. Right, so we start here in the cockpit. That is a steering wheel. You turn that and the car moves. What's very interesting about this, and I hope we can pick this up on camera here, if you see down here, that is the accelerator pedal next to the brake. This pedal here, which you can see in the darkness there, that is the handbrake. So the handbrake does not use your hand at all. It's an additional pedal. I've never had that before in any car I've ever used, but that is there. Then you've got all this here. So there is your mini disc player for if you're a fan of mini discs. Also CD and all your controls. That's your big Japanese screen, and my Android Auto screen on there as well. So this is the back. What we have here is our mini fridge with absolutely nothing in at the minute. We have the cutlery drawer available for you there. A couple cupboards here as well. It left us all sorts of stuff really. It's like a tablecloth and some coffee cups. There's a little potted plant somewhere. I can't remember where I put that now though. And I don't remember what's in here either, I'm honest with you. Absolutely nothing. There we go. But if we go up, and we can stand up because the roof is up. 1 second, I shall close the door. There we go. Yes, can stand up. There we go, there's that speed camera van down there. Here's the little table which we can put up, and these are the panels that cover here when we're not driving. There we get a bit more of the view here. But you can see our little workstation here. So got our sink. There's no water in the thing at the minute, but that's our sink with our little kettle there. And then 2 hobs. There's a gas bottle in the back, which I haven't sorted. Fire alarm at the ready. You never know. Then we have our rear seats, which are also the rock and roll bed. So I'll try and get a good angle to show this now. Out. Then you put the seat belt down the middle, and then you're good to go. Use all the bed, why not? There we go. So I'm 6'1", and this is me lying down. So loads of space here, and there's a little light as well to blind you when you're in bed. All good stuff. We also have this cupboard where there we go. So there's like electrical hookup and heating supplies and all that kind of stuff in there as well. And I believe this is where the potted plant is. Look, there it is. We found it. Wow. So yeah, that's what this is going to be all about. Hopefully it'll be a bit of fun. Hopefully you will enjoy it, and yeah, that's it really. I mean, you know, that's just the thing for me, is I've always wanted to do this, and now I'm doing it. And I think, I can't remember, someone said to me a long time ago, and I can't remember who it was, but they said to me that your life, you should always try and please the younger version of yourself. So if the younger version of yourself saw you now, would they be happy? And a few years ago, the answer for that for me was absolutely not. But now, I'm getting closer. You know, if I saw the younger version of myself now and I was like, well, look, you've got a very boring job, but in your spare time, you're a Formula 1 YouTuber who drives a camper van, I think they'd be pretty happy with that. And that's the aim. And hopefully this will be a success as well. Like I said, no idea what the next video is going to be because hopefully it will be my first big adventure out and about. I've no idea where I'm going to go, no idea when it's going to be, but that's what it will be, and I look forward to it, and I hope you look forward to it as well. So subscribe for all of that. I don't think there's anything else to say really, apart from I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one. Goodbye.